Alright, this is section 8, the last section of the mock SAT. If square root of x is equal to x divided by 10 and x is greater than 0, then what is the value of x? Alright, so how do we get rid of a square root? Well, you square both sides. You're left with x is equal to x squared divided by 10, so it gives you 10x is equal to x squared. Divide by x on both sides. Yes, you can do that. Left with 10 is equal to x, so x is equal to 10. Pretty simple. 2. And the line above, line AB and CD are parallel and intersected by EF. What is the value of W plus Y plus C? Alright, so remember, straight lines have an angle of 180. So this is 100, that means that this is 80. Remember, opposite sides, and also the line has add up to 100 to 180, so Y is 100. Since these are parallel and they divided by they're intersected by the same line, each angle is the same. So W is the same as Y, which is equal to 100. So what's 100 plus 100 plus 80? That is 280. So the answer is D. Alright, number 3. Sorry. If x is equal to y plus 2 and y is equal to 4, then 3 halves x is equal to what? Alright, so plug in. So x is equal to y plus 2. Y is 4, so x is equal to 4 plus 2. So x is equal to 6. Now you plug it into here. Left with 3 half times 6. 2 goes into 6 3 times. So 3 times 3 is 9. So the answer is 9. Or 3 times 6 is 18. 18 divided by 2 is 9. Alright. In the figure above, ABCD is a rectangle. If W is 100, then Y plus C is equal to what? Alright, so remember, rectangle, all side of each angle is 90 degrees. So this is 90. That's 90. And that's also 90. So Z is already 90. So we already know Z is 90. Alright. So W is from this line to this line. Alright, and that's 100. So again, the angles of a straight line has to go to 180. So if this is 100, then this has to be 80. And so this is a right angle, which has to equal to 90. This is 80, which means this has to be 10. Alright, so Y plus Z is equal to 10 plus 90, which is 100. Got it. Good. Alright. In the figure above, ABCDEF is a rectangular solid, so a prism. If line AB is equal to 5, line AD is equal to 12, and the area of BCD, so what's the area of ABCD is 60, is twice the face of CDEF. So it means it's twice, so divided by 2 gives you 30. So this face has to equal to 30. What is the volume of ABCDEF? Alright, so if BA is 5, means CD is 5. And so the area of this face is 30. So 5 times something gives you 30. 5 times 6 gives you 30. So now we have the length, the width, and the height of the rectangle. So now we can multiply. So it's 5 times 12 times 6 gives you 360. Alright, let's go over it again. So it says the area of ABCD is twice that of face CDE. So whatever this is times 2 gives you 60. So what number times 2 gives you 60? Is 30. So alright, so that's 30. Alright. So now, since BA is the same as CD, and CD is used to find the area of this face, then the width has to be 6. So now you have your height, your length, and your width. So you multiply them together and you get 360. If 10 plus the square root of x is equal to 1 is 154, sorry, then 10 square root of x is equal to what? Alright. Well, let's solve for square root of x. Take the 10 to the other side, you left the square root of x is equal to 144. Alright, now plug it in. So 10 times the square root of x, and we said square root of x is equal to 144. So 10 times 144 is equal to 1440. You don't need to take a square of, you don't have to square both sides off for x. You don't really need square of x, because we're going to use square root of x. Alright? Got it. Good, good, good. Number 7, a little bit tricky. The graph of y is equal to h of x is shown above. Which of the following could be the graph of y is equal to h of 2x? Alright. So, it says it's the same function h. They all have to look the same. Alright. So what it's saying is 2 times x is going to be the same as h of x. So a negative 2 gives you 0. So 2 times the number. So here x was negative 2. So this here has to equal to negative 2. So x will be negative 1. So when we plug in negative 1, when we graph negative 1 on the graph, it has to be at, it's going to have to be at 0. So which one of these has 1 and 0? So the answer is A. And the second point, 0, 2, well, plug in 0, you get 2, you plug in, and so x is 0, you still get 0, so it's have the same answer. Cool. Alright. The chart above shows the body weights and percents body fat of 12 members of the wrestling team. What is the median percent body fat for the members of the team? Alright, median, remember, is the number in the middle. So let's cancel out the lowest, cancel out the highest. So these are the 3 lowest, these are the 3 highest. That's the next highest, that's the next lowest. Next lowest, next highest. So it's these two. So both of them are 12. So this is 12, this is 12. You take the average of both two. So 12 plus 12 divided by 2 is still 12. So the answer is C, 12. Number 9. In the figure above, the circumference of a larger circle is 6 pi. So this is 6 pi. Circumference of the large is 6 pi. And circumference is equal to 2 pi r. So r of the big one is 3. Good job. And the smaller circle is 4 pi. So circumference of the small circle is 4 pi. And that has equal to 2 pi r. So radius of the small circle is 2. Cool. Alright, what fractional proportion of the larger circle is shaded? Alright, so of the larger circle. So we know the large circle and shaded region. Alright, so what is the area of the shaded region? So to find the area of the shaded region, we find the area of the whole circle and subtract the area of the middle. Alright, so what is the area? Let's work it down here. So area of the large, remember, area is equal to pi r squared. So the large is 3, so it'll be 9 pi. Area of the small, which is 2, will be 4 pi. So the shaded region, as we said, was area of the large minus area of the small, or over area. Okay, so it'd be 9 pi minus 4 pi divided by 9 pi. 9 pi minus 4 pi gives you 5 pi divided by 9 pi. So pi's cancel, and you're left with 5 9. So the proportion is 5 to 9. Numero 10. In the figure above, EBCD is a rectangle. AE is 9. AB is 15. And the perimeter of EBCD is 40. What is the area of EBCD? Alright, so remember, so it says this is a rectangle, and a rectangle has all 90 degrees. 90 degrees, 90 degrees, 90 degrees. If this is 90 degrees, then this is also 90 degrees. So now we have a what? We have a right triangle. A 9 something 15 triangle. And the one thing SAT likes to do, they like to use 3, 4, 5. Where you're like, hey dude, that's not a 3, 4, 5. Like, yes dude, it is. It's just a multiple of a 3, 4, 5 triangle. Alright? So, how do you get from 3 to 9? Multiply by 3, that gives you 9. Multiply by 3, it gives you 12. Multiply by 3, gives you 15. Oh crap, it is a 3, 4, 5 triangle. Alright, so this is 12. Cool. Alright, so, oh, sorry, wrong way. So this is 9. So this is 9, so this is 12. Alright, it's still the same thing, it doesn't matter. So this is 9, that's 12. So this is 12. We figured it out using the 3, 4, 5. Remember, a 3, 4, 5 triangle is true for all right triangles, and so are the multiples of the 3, 4, 5 triangle. So this is a multiple of 3. So this is 9, so this is 12, 15, so it means this is 12. You can do Pythagoras theorem too if you want, but just to save time, just do multiples. So this is 12. So it says the perimeter is 40. Alright, so this is 12, this is also 12. So total right now you have 24. So 40 minus 24 is 16. Alright, so these two sides have to equal to 16, which means they are 8. So what is the area? So 8 times 12 gives you 96. Alright, so again, this is the right triangle with 9 and 15, which is multiples of a 3, 4, 5 triangle. So this is 12. So now the perimeter of the rectangle is 40. So it means this is 12, this is 12. That gives you 24, which is 16. And these both sides added together has to be 16. They have to be the same length because it's a rectangle. So there has to be 8. So 8 times 12 is 96. Alright. Stefan takes 240 minutes. Or, what is that, 4 hours. So 20 pictures for 4 hours. So that's right. Pavel draws 3 times as fast. So 3 times as fast. So he draws 60 pictures, pictures in the same time. So 4 hours. How many pictures Pavel draw in 6 hours? Alright. So this is what? This is 15 pictures per hour. Multiply that by 6. And that gives you 90. So the answer is 90. Alright. 12. If x plus y times x minus y plus 4 minus y times 2 minus y is equal to 0, then what is the value of y when x equal to 8? Alright, so we plug in 8 for x. So it's 8 plus y times 8 minus y plus 4 minus y times 2 minus y. Alright, remember this is positive and that's negative, so you're left with 64 minus y squared. Now you distribute, that gives you 8. Negative says 2y and 4y, negative 6y, and plus y squared. Alright, y squareds cancel. So you're left with 64 plus 8 is 72. 72 minus 6y is equal to 0. 72 is equal to 6y. Y is equal to 12. Good. For 13, this might be a little bit tricky. In the figure above, B is the midpoint of AC and D is the midpoint of CE. If F is the midpoint of AE and G is the midpoint of BD, if CB is equal to CD, what is FG? You're going to be like, what is this guy talking about? Alright. So CB is equal to CD. Right, so it means both of these two sides are the same. So both of these sides are the same. The angles must also be the same. So if this is 60, so right, a triangle has 180 degrees. So you already took out 60, you're left with 120. These two angles have to be the same. So divide by 2, that's 60. You're like, all right, that's a 60-60 triangle, which makes it an equilateral. Since this is an equilateral triangle, this is also an equilateral triangle because it's all in the same triangle. Alright, so okay, and F is the midpoint. Okay, the midpoint AC and D. Okay, so if AF is 4, which means this is also 4. Okay, so now what is the height? So let's find the height of CF. Yeah. Okay, hold on, I'm missing something. CB is equal to CD. What is FG? If B is the midpoint of AC. Oh, yeah, okay. So, since all these are equilateral triangles, right, it's an equilateral triangle, so it means they all have the same side. So, from here to here is 8. Right, so this whole thing, AE is 8. Right, so it's CE, that's also 8. But since D is a midpoint, this is 4, this is 4. That's 4, and that's also 4. So again, since it's an equilateral triangle, equilateral again equal. All sides are the same. So 8, 8, and 8. But since B, D, and F are all midpoints, then this side is 4, that side's 4, that side's 4, and that side's 4. Alright? Cool. Alright. So now, so we got to find the height of CF. Alright, so find the height. So this is 4, this is 8, and that's X. So we know this is 60. If this is 60, it means this has to be 30. Alright, so now you can do Pythagoras theorem if you want. It'd be 64 minus 16. But then you can get a radical. Right? And I know all of y'all don't like radicals. But if you know the rules of a 30, 60, 90 triangle, or if you go to the front of your page and you be like, hey, look, I have that right here. So it says X, the small side, and the small side times square root of 2 is equal to the hypotenuse 2x. Alright, so the small side is the big side times 2, right? So this means that this is 4 square root of 3. So CF is 4 square root of 3. CF is equal to 4 square root of 3. Alright, but we don't care about CF. We want CG. You want GF. Or FG, same thing. Alright, so now we got to find the height of this triangle, of the top one. So we have 4. Yeah, we have 4 and no, not 4. We don't have 4 here. This is 4 here. Alright, so now we got to do proportions. So if alright, this is 4, this is 8. That's X to 4. Alright, so X is to 4 as 4 is to 8. So X is equal to 2. Okay, because that's 1/2. That's 1/2. So X is equal to 2. Alright, so this height here is 2. Alright, so the triangle on top is 2 and 4. So again, it's an equilateral. Sorry, so again, it's an equilateral. So this is 60 degrees. So this is 30. So again, this is 2. So that's just 2 square root of 3. Alright, so now, this is 2 square root of 3. And the whole thing is 4 square root of 3. So we subtract them to find the length of this, of FG. So 4 square root of 3 minus 2 square root of 3 is 2 square root of 3. So the answer is 2 square root of 3, or B. There's a lot going on, but it's pretty simple. Alright, 14. Is a set of 4 integers n, 2n, n plus 2n, and n plus 4n consists of only prime numbers, and the set is called a prime convergence. How many such sets exist? Alright, remember, a prime number is a number that's only be divided by itself and 1. So let's say n is 2. N is equal to 2. So it's saying, okay, so this is saying each of these will be prime numbers. So this is 2. 2n will give you 4. Is 4 a prime number? No, because it's divided by 2. So since this is not it, so that's not right. So then obviously, if this is not right, this can never happen. So since this can never happen, there will be 0 or none sets. Alright. 15. For the annual school fundraiser, Santiago has P pledges for each C cents per lap that he jogs. If the school track has 4 laps per mile and Santiago raises a total of D dollars, how many miles did he jog in terms of P, C, and D? Alright, so he has P pledges. He has C cents. C over 100. Remember, 50 cents is 50. C, we'll plug in C as 50. So we need to turn it back into a decimal form. So we divide by 100 per lap. So how many miles? So how many laps are in a mile? 4 miles. So we do N will be 4 miles. That is equal to D. Alright, so let's solve for M. So put the P to the other side, you're left with dP. D divided by P is equal to 4 over 100 CM, that gives you 125, or C25M is equal to that. So take this other side, you're left with 25D over CP. So the answer is A. You can also make up numbers too. So let's say P is 10. She has 10 pledges. Each pledge is 50 cents. Remember, we got to keep it as 50, not 0.5. Right, and he runs 1 mile. He runs 1 mile, which is 4 laps. How much money did he raise? All right, so he raised, let's see, how much money did he raise? So he has 10 times 50 or 100, and then times 4. So 50 or 100 is 1/2, so that's 5, that gives you 20. So he raised $20. All right, so now we're going to plug it in here and see what gives you, plug into this answer to see what gives you $20. So plug it into the first, 25 times 20 divided by 10 times 50. All right, so that gives you 500, and then 20 times that is 500. So that's 1, which is 1 mile. 1 mile is 1 mile. That's what we wanted. So that answer works out. Great. All right, 16. The figure above shows the graph of y is equal to f minus absolute value of g x cubed, where f and g are positive constants. Remember, so there's just a fixed number. If AB is 2 square root of 5 and AC is 4, what is the value of g? All right, so first, easiest thing to figure out would be the points. Obviously, we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, but just to be sure, let's do it the math way. All right, so this is 2. The base here is 2. All right. So now we have a right triangle. So we have 2 square root of 5 is equal to 2 squared plus b squared. So that's 4 times 5 is equal to 2 squared plus b squared. So that's 20 is equal to 4 plus b squared. 16 is equal to b squared. B is equal to 4. All right. So f is equal to 4. F is equal to 4. Because remember, this is like the parabola. This, when this is 0, it's the highest point. All right. So now f is 4. So y is equal to 4 minus g times x cubed. All right. So if we look at the graph, when x is 2, it has to equal to 0. Okay. So 0 is equal to 4 minus absolute value of 2 times x cubed. All right. So this means 4 is equal to 2x cubed. Divide by both sides to give you 2, 2. Oh, hold on. I messed up somewhere. So that's 4, right? 2, 0, 0 is equal to 4 minus 2. Yeah, it's equal to x cubed. Oh, wait, what did I do wrong? Oh, hold on. Sorry, guys. I've done this in a while. Where is my notes for this one? Sorry. You can be laughing all you want. Right. 2/5 is 4. That'd be 4. Yeah, so 0 is equal to 4 minus that. 4 is equal to 2. Oh, duh. Yeah, that's where I messed up. I plugged in 2 for G. We're not supposed to plug in 2 for G. It's supposed to be 2 for X. Sorry, guys. You can laugh all you want. It's okay. I'm human. We all make mistakes. So 0 is equal to 4 minus G of 2 cubed. 2 cubed is what? 8. So 4 minus 8 g has equal to 0. 4 is equal to 8 g. G is equal to 1/2. Sorry, guys. So yeah. So we got 4. F is equal to 4. So now I have to solve for this. So when x is equal to 2, it's supposed to equal to 0. So when x is equal to 2, so 2 cubed, using the same formula, 2 cubed is 8. So 4 minus absolute value of 8g is equal to 0. So g has to be 1/2. It can be 1/2 or negative 1/2. But negative 1/2 is not here, so the answer is A.